Hey there, it's Laura here sharing a new process video. I am joining with Christine Mayer and some other ladies that were involved in our 2016 Top 10 Layout Hop to bring a monthly YouTube hop that focuses on stash bashing. And this month we are going to be using up stickers from our stash. So I am also using my stash kit that I created, which has lots of different kinds of stickers in it. And I've got a photo of my son taken on his birthday a couple years back. His birthday's on St. Patrick's Day, and we try and do something fun and festive. And on this particular occasion, we made Shamrock Fizz drinks, which weren't actually as green as I thought they would be, but that's okay. So I made this cut file with some circles and some shamrocks, and you just watch me back some of the circles with some pattern papers from my stash. And I'm focusing on this acid green and gray and a bit of navy. I'm only using a small bit of pattern paper on this layout, just some scraps that were in my stash bin. And I'm using some washi and along with the pattern paper on the left hand side here, and I will add some stitching to that in just a bit. So now I'm going to add some foam to my photo so that it pops up just a bit. And then I decide that I need something behind my die cut. But I'm going to try and go really subtle. In past, I've gone super intense with paints and whatnot, and I don't love it. I'm not really skilled at it. So I love the look, but I find that I end up usually just making a mess. So I'm adding some gesso to my page, and now I'm coming in with some, I thought I was going to use watercolor paints, but in the end I'm going with some Tim Holtz Distress ink, which I've just scrubbed onto a piece of packaging and added a little bit of water so that I can blend them out a bit. And I'm using a very soft bluish teal color and this acidy green color. I'm going to add a little bit more of the blue. The blue is really hard to see on camera, but in person it shows up very nicely. So I've just created a nice light effect to show through the open circles there. And now I'm going to go ahead and adhere down the die cut, and I'm only going to use a small bit of adhesive liquid glue because I'm going to do some stitching in a bit. So it's now 2 o'clock in the morning, and the dog was snoring and the husband was snoring, and so I decided to go to bed. And I just put my iris case on top of my layout for the night, and it helped flatten it out really nicely, so I'll have to remember that for next time. So this is the next morning, and before I turned on the camera I added the stitching down the columns of circles and also along the left hand side of my page. And now I'm going to bring in a few more scraps excuse me, with the same color scheme going on. To add a few layers behind my photo. And again, I'm bringing in some pattern paper, but I'm not using a lot, and I'm keeping it fairly subtle. And now I'm going to bring in some embellishments, which are going to be a lot of stickers, different kinds of stickers though. I've got a chipboard sticker here that I want to use up from Bo Bunny. I did want to add a tag of some sort because I like to add a bit of twine or some other fiber, so I'm using that. I've got a label sticker there from Simple Stories. Then I found this Shamrock. It's just a plastic thing from the dollar store we bought to do crafts several years ago, and I had one left. Somehow it ended up in my scrapbooking desk, and even though it's not quite the right color of green, I do want to add it to this page because I want to stop chasing it around my scrapping area. Now I'm going to bring in some alpha stickers. I thought I might use these thickers. The green is the right color, but I kind of felt that it was bringing too much green here, so I'm going to change those out to blue. And then I'm going to use these puffy alpha stickers to finish off my title. These are by Avalicious, and they're sort of a wood grain distressed gray color. And my title's just going to read Shamrock Fizz, which is not really exciting or original, but it fits the bill. So while I play with these embellishments, I want to tell you about the hop. There's a group of, I don't know how many of us, 10 or 12 or so, that will be doing this every month. We will not be all doing it every month. It's just whoever has time to join in will do it. So I think there's about half of us this month, and I will link up the hop list below so you can watch all the videos. Next after me is Christine, so if you're hopping in order, that's where you should be on the list. So be sure to click on her link next. So now I'm bringing in a bunch of stickers. I've got stickers from Jelly Bean Soup and stickers from Simple Stories. I seem to collect these sticker sheets, and I don't think I've ever used a whole one. So it's fantastic to get to the excuse to pull out a whole bunch of them. So I think I pulled out about a dozen or so sticker sheets and pulled a few stickers from each of them. And now I'm pulling out some puffy stickers from Evalicious. And I'm going to use a couple of those on my page. I love these. They're so fun. And you get so many on the sheet. Again, it's hard to use them all. And now I thought a little bit of wood veneer would be nice on the page. So I'm going to bring in a couple of those as well. I have to tie some twine to my tag. And for some reason I know why. I cut the chipboard sticker in half because I didn't want the bulk behind my photo because it was sitting funny underneath the foam. I didn't account for that. But now I have the other half that I have to use, so I didn't really do a good job at bashing that stash. since I still have a piece to use. And as you can see, I am now coming in and committing and gluing everything down. Adding a bit of quick dry adhesive because I have some gesso on my page here, so I want to make sure everything stays nice and stuck. And I'm going to add my journaling down by my title, which is going to give me the awesome opportunity to use a couple more stickers. And again, I'm adding a little bit of extra adhesive to these elements. Got a sticker and a chipboard sticker heart, and I'm putting another sticker up there. Another wood veneer piece. And I will be adding another sticker by the arrow shortly. But I decided that I needed a little pop of green on this side of my photo, so I'm adding a little bit of washi over here. I decided to swap out the color, swap these two photos so I had the blue against the green up top, and I moved the green one to the bottom. And now I'm just going to come in with some enamel dots, just because they're fun. I like the way they add a pop of navy to the page and speak to some of the pattern papers. And I'm also going to bring in some splatters of this distress ink. I'm using a paintbrush to splatter it around, and I'm coming in with both the green and the blue teal color that I used earlier on in creating this layout. And then I decided that I needed one more thing on my page. The right hand side felt a little empty, so I'm going to come in with some torn washi tape, which my camera battery will die, so but you'll get the gist. I'm going to add that to the side and then run over it with my sewing machine again, and then that will be it. The layout will be finished. So I have some close-up shots to share with you. I had a lot of fun creating this page, bashing my stash of stickers. I am hoping that next month we will do something equally fun and get rid of some more of my stash. Here's my close-up shot. And I want to thank, my layout. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and the links are below. Take